That is what the label says. I can see the upper level.
Unblemished pastor of the community.
A ring. At first glance, it looks antique. Coins and jewels of various kinds. There are also vases with sublime finishes.
There's still some ingredients missing to complete the recipe.
A ship is depicted. Maybe it's some sort of allegory. There's also a little inscription. J. Roger. I'm ready now.
Just as I thought. I have to follow his path.
Plus, he was very good at mechanics.
Thank you.
Hey, boss.
Research for peace of mind? I should use something that will preserve their essence. After the impact, the hammer disappeared. Goodbye.
Then it was my sixth sense, boy. The sixth sense of an old innkeeper.
Maybe you're exaggerating a little. Only Rock Lafitte, the strongest man in the world, has done it. I wonder how many secrets it still hides after all this time.
It is unmatched in handling and finish.
Finally, let's see if there's a clue. Hopefully it's not loaded. On second thought, I'm not that thirsty. A Fabergé egg. At the Dead Man Inn? This brick doesn't seem to be bonded to the fireplace like all the others. Can you explain better? What do you mean?
Henry? Let's be serious. I think there were very few men as affable as him.
Grand opening October 29, 1915. It only works with its lock. Could you tell me where it is? Dad, let's go! It's one of the first editions. How professional.
I'll stop you right there. I already said you're very perceptive, and you noticed that I'm very busy. What does that tell you?
I'm happy to check, but I have to warn you, we're in peak season.
Better not go inside. If the innkeeper finds out, I'd be concerned for my safety. All right, thank you.
Non-alcoholic, dark-colored, sparkling. It can even cure a headache.
There's an inscription. Walter Fly, 1712. I think he means a hole. I didn't notice it before. It'd be better to check carefully. It would cause quite a problem if it broke. Thanks, Captain. I'm honored to be part of your crew. I know that in the past he had some problems with the law. My poor great-great-great-grandfather Tom. From here, you go back to the hallway. It's a Riyadh Qasim work. Room 10, the one most coveted by the customers of the Dead Man Inn. I like it. Discreetly threatening. Can you repeat what I have to do, please? It's an old hat. The library entrance. I'd say you're right. I can't force it. It still looks very sturdy. Thanks. I already won the prize, but I want to test myself again. I gather he was the onboard carpenter. It's fresh water. What would I get in return? That is not its purpose. I can glimpse something under the text about the ingredients. It's a receipt. It says,
I heard screaming and thought there was a lady in danger. The most important one is room service.
But don't get your hopes up.
With the writing, do not disturb, in giant letters. This and more for a paying customer.
I hope so for Bonetown.
I thought so. Surely it was one of them. Can you describe the person?
I haven't heard from them in years, but we were always close. I think it belonged to some captain, or someone from the upper class anyway.
Your time has come.
There's the chance they could have been eaten by mice, the owner of the place, or the cleaning lady. I saw some construction work on the buildings. It works. I heard a click.
Don't you ever mention that name in my presence. Poor and Blackbeard are the reason my crew and I are here.
It probably contains vanilla or cardamom.
Really? What passage impressed you most?
Using this staircase, I'll go back down. Is there still a public library here in Bonetown? I can access the upper floor from here. It doesn't look like it, but there's a logical order. It looks like some sort of diary. I'd rather leave it in peace. It looks pretty aggressive to me. I don't want to take anything from here.
Hey, kid.
Or you can take the door across the room and spend the night outdoors.
It's an old cannon. According to a chronicle of the period, these wooden mannequins were used to make the crew size appear larger. I'd rather not.
Yes. I'm looking for Rayleigh's heirs to deliver it.
What can you tell me about Charles Teach in particular?